So important development there in the IPL spot fixing case hearing. I have with me joining us on the show for their views our consulting editor Boria Majumdar, who's joining us from Kolkata. Former Mumra captain Shishir Hatangri joins us from Bangalore. Nikhil Chopra is with me in the studio. So is Mr. Srivatsa, senior sports journalist. Let me go across to Boria Majumdar first. Boria, important note coming from the Supreme Court today, that if the BCCI wants to investigate this matter further, which the BCCI is asking for, then there is no way that N. Srinivasan can continue in his position. And if they do not agree to this, then the Supreme Court could well order a CBI probe. Your thoughts on this?
Yeah, it is on expected lines. I mean, it actually means that the affidavit that was filed yesterday has not been taken cognizance of, or that has not cut any ice with the Supreme Court. From what I was understanding from the court is also that it has been listed for Tuesday, and the Mudgal committee has been told that what we understand in layman's parlance as a friend of court, they will now have to ask a counsel. The Mudgal committee will now have to ask a senior counsel to come and tell the court whether the recordings exist, and I can tell you that the recordings do exist, and whether or not these recordings should be placed in the public domain. So that the court has now given to the Mudgal committee. That was another plea of the BCCI. This will now resume on Tuesday, Shivani, which is I think 22nd. So we will have to understand this then. But keep in mind that on 4th of May the Supreme Court goes into recess, and on 3rd of June Justice A.K. Patnaik, who's been the senior judge, will retire. So you can absolutely expect an order over the next 10 days. It's very crucial, this observation, that CBI probe can be ordered if the BCCI doesn't agree, and if the BCCI does agree, then Narayan Swamy Srinivasan cannot be in his position.
Right, so Boria, if I can interrupt you there, before I go to our other guests, are you saying that a final order in this regard can come while the IPL season 7 is on? Because the other indication we got from the court today on the matter of Sundar Raman in his position suggests that they only want to take it further after the season is over.
No, it is about Sundar Raman's position. But whether or not a probe will be ordered, whether or not Mr. Srinivasan stays in his position, whether or not how the probe will be investigated, who the people are for that investigation, how the BCCI will be cleaned, from what I understand, yes, you can expect an order. That is why you're getting these frequent dates, Shivani. It's not 3 weeks. What you've got today is 5 days later, and Tuesday is once again a hearing day in the Supreme Court. So you can clearly understand that the Supreme Court is treating it as a matter of urgency. On the 4th of May, the Supreme Court goes into summer recess, and that also signals the end of Justice Patnaik's tenure. Right. So what I understand clearly is that Justice Patnaik and some of the others want to finish this off before they retire. So you can definitely expect an order.
All right, Mr. Srivatsa, if I can come to you, what the Supreme Court has laid down very clearly in front of the BCCI is that you cannot investigate this the way that you investigated this last year. What is the way that you propose to investigate the 13 names accused in the sealed envelope that includes N. Srinivasan? So what is the way forward for the BCCI? They have to bite the bullet and say that Srinivasan needs to be out of all functioning if we need to maintain our functional autonomy as said by the Supreme Court and investigate this. Are they in a position to do that?
No, I don't think, because even there they will have to again go to some retired Supreme Court judge or some High Court judges. But that exercise has already been done, and it has been shot down by Supreme Court, and Supreme Court has appointed a next judge, Mudgal, to do that. And what else is to be done? Mudgal has really given a very comprehensive report, and he has pointed out the flaws also.
Yeah.
It has to be an inquiry, which Supreme Court has rightly hinted. It could be even CBI, but how CBI will carry it forward has to be seen, because unless CBI files cases in any of these things, it is of no use, because like that match fixing thing, so we can't proceed further.
So you're saying a CBI probe is absolutely imperative in this regard. Shishir Hatangri, your comments on this. The BCCI wants to keep this business within itself, but does not want to bite the bullet of accepting the conflict of interest in this case. And now the Supreme Court has laid it out very clearly in front of the BCCI that you cannot have it both ways.
Yeah, that's true. And when you look at it from an outsider's perspective, you just start wondering what the other board members are doing at this stage, because there is turmoil within the system. this is an electorate where people are voted into power. There are people on the board that come in to administer the game. It's not just one person. I mean, while we can all look back and say, one person may be responsible or two people may be responsible, there are a whole lot of board members who have probably supported him or looked the other way when things were going wrong.
Right.
So my concern is a bigger one, that if there is a real genuine concern of some kind of turmoil within the board and administering the game, then it is important and it becomes a non-negotiable for me for the other members to put their hands up and say, look, this is a matter of shame that the very fact that it's being discussed in the Supreme Court, and that goes to show there's a failure within our system, which I don't see happening, and that to me is a bigger worry.
Right, of course, there are a lot of questions on the BCCI's conduct and in the way it has handled this entire case. Remember, this is not something that happened just a few weeks ago. This is a case that blew up in the face of the BCCI and the IPL management a year ago. And, the BCCI steps in this regard have left lot to be desired. Nikhil, if I can come to you, a CBI probe, an absolute must in this case. There is really no way forward because the BCCI has already conducted its own investigation. Now, a Supreme Court appointed panel has also conducted its investigation and, recommended further investigation into the allegations. So, the Supreme Court basically telling the BCCI that don't force us, but then you have to conduct a proper investigation if you want to do it yourself.
Well, to be very honest, Shivani, to get to the bottom of this, even if BCCI goes out and conducts any sort of probe, it'll be very hard for them to go out there and get to the bottom of this. Because to be honest, I don't think they've got the manpower or the resources to get to the bottom of something of spot fixing, how they will go out there and investigate. I guess to me, the ideal scenario would be the whole case should be given to the CBI to try and get to the bottom of this, how this whole thing transpired, how it's been working. You have to get to the bottom of this. And if I'm not wrong, I was reading today that the CBI has got a separate wing now that they've started to, investigate into sports frauds and sport match fixing and spot fixing or whatever. So they've got a separate wing. So they're well equipped. So in that regard, I think it should go there.
All right, remember, for the first time really, officially, we've also got to know that there are 13 names in that sealed envelope, and one of the names, the 13th name, is that of Srinivasan. That's what our correspondents from the Supreme Court are telling us. So for the first time, we have this conversation, this confirmation. Remember, there's been a lot of speculation about that sealed envelope, just how many names it contains, just what are the kind of names it contains. Of course, there's also a clear indication that there are some players, and Indian players who have been mentioned, but 13 names in all who have been in a way accused of certain wrongdoing, and the Supreme Court wants to hear from the BCCI now just how they propose to investigate the accusations against these 13 people. One of them is Srinivasan, the BCCI ousted president, and he clearly cannot continue. The BCCI wants to investigate this matter further. Of course, this hearing has been left open. There will be the next hearing on Tuesday now coming up.